Welcome to solverfy, the place where learning becomes simple. If you're struggling with homework, assignment, or doubt in subjects, don't worry, you are in the right place.
All right, welcome back. We're going to be adding some more force vectors today. So we've got one initial vector right here that points due east. We'll label it as force 1, and it is equal to 200 newtons. Newtons is a unit of force if you're not too familiar with that. And then we have a second force vector that is will result in a vector that that has a magnitude of 400 newtons and points along the east-west direction. So either this way or that way. And it's not specified which way, so that means we have a total of two answers we need to find here. We'll first find an answer that points in the east direction. So if the resultant vector needs to have a magnitude of 400 newtons, we can do a little bit of math here and say 400 minus 200 newtons. That's going to equal 200 newtons. So we know we need a 200 more newtons in this direction to get this resultant vector right here. So that's going to be one of our F2s. Our second force vectors is 200 newtons in the east direction. All right, for our second one, I'll do this in blue. Here's F1 again, and we're gonna make a point in the west direction. So for that to happen, I'm gonna actually draw it right below F1, but you can know that it's really, if I could draw it right on top of F1 and have it be clear, I would, but unfortunately that would just get kind of confusing. So we'll just draw a line here, and if it points really far past F1 in the opposite direction, that'll give us a resultant vector also of 400 newtons. So if we can do some math right here, a little bit more math, we can see that really this F2 vector is going to be equal to the length of the resultant vector plus the length of F1, just in the opposite direction of F1. So if we add up the magnitude right here and right here, then we can find that F2 is equal to 400 plus 200 is 600 newtons in the west direction. And there you have it. Hope that was helpful. Now you know which way your vectors need to be facing and their magnitudes.